Mr. Nice Guy. Welcome back, College Football 26. We're at the start, the preseason of year number 3 here in our Troy Dynasty. Great year last year, but it's a whole new game now, as we have left the Sun Belt behind, swapping places with Charlotte, and here we are in the American Conference. Let's take a look here and see what all we got. Oh, looks like we get 4 games this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8 conference games played here in the American. We do get rivalry game right there at the end of the year against UAB, so that's great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we got to change up some of these games here. I would like to make this week 1 open. And let's change up this first game, FCS Southeast. You know, we'll head take on James Madison. So there's 1 home game, 2 home games, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our 6 home games right there. So we need 1 away game. We'll take on James Madison. We got Mississippi State coming to town. We can come down here and see if we can get South Alabama. It would be great to add them right at the end of the year. Oh, it looks like they are not available. Jack State, that's another. We'll make that an away game. We'll go play at their stadium. That's another rivalry game. So we'll end the year with 2 rivalry games. I think that looks pretty good. Oof, at Florida. Why not? Why not? Versus Mississippi State, that'll be a good one. Couple of SEC teams there. That'll be good. That'll be good for our image. All right, let's get into recruiting. We've got a couple of top 10 players interested in coming to us. That corner, another corner. Sam linebacker would be a big one. That guy right there. Okay. Let's go over here and look at quarterbacks, because we do need to bring in some quarterbacks. I'm going to start targeting pipeline players. So 3 is the best pipeline that we get. Okay, so we've got Jeff Love here, pocket passer. That'd be good. Ryan Riggins, dual threat. Let's look at both of these guys. Okay. Wide receiver. We want to sort by pipeline. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. That's all recommended. Let's go any state and sort by pipeline. There we go. That's better. So there's the guy's pretty open. Doesn't have us on the list. He's a 3-star. Let's take a look at him. It's a 4-star, 2 gem on that. We'll take a look at him. Let's go back to quarterback. Yeah, there's Love. All right, we're targeting the two best guys. Let's look halfback. We got a 4-star guy here. That's pretty interested in us. Okay. Let's go look at what we've got so far. We got 9 targets on the list. We're up to 750. This guy right here, we're 100% gonna offer him. It's a 5-star. It's the number 1 corner in the country. This guy's the number 2 corner in the country. Offer him as well. Five-star linebacker. 5-star right tackle. This guy's got B playing time. 4-star gem, 93 throw power, 82 speed. Looks phenomenal. Let's throw him on there. 91 throw power for Jeff Love. Definitely worth bringing him on. Ooh, 81 speed. No. Look at this guy. 84 speed. It's not terrible. It doesn't have really good size, but he's 4-star. And then the running back here, contact seeker. Looks pretty decent. We'll offer him. All right, let's come back over here. Prospect list. We want to go any state. Let's go look at tight ends. Remember, we're going to sort by pipeline. Nothing great. Look at this one guy right here. Offensive tackle. Pretty good looking right tackle right there. That guy's only a 2-star. All right, let's go look at guard. Let's see. Here we go. Look at those two guys there. Try to go after those guys. Good one there. Pretty good one there. Not a lot. Free safety. A little better in the free safety market, but still not quite as good as we would hope. All right. Check this recruiting board again. Ooh, a bust. Nope. Goodbye. Yep. Guys looking pretty good here. Here's where it's going to cost us. That's a bust. Right, let's jump down here to these guys. I didn't mean to do that, but let's take a look at them anyways. Yeah, wait, you know what? Definitely meant to do that. These guys here, as long as their playing time looks good, yeah, we're going to go ahead and offer them. All right. Looks pretty good for recruiting. Custom schedule is made. Let's jump ahead. We'll probably play the first game, just get a good feel for our team, you know. All right. Brand exposure is a C+, but you know what? We could improve. Okay. These 5 stars are all going to get 50 points. Bridges here is also going to get 50. Why did this guy block us out? Oh, he just... Yep. All right, well, he's got to his top 8. Anybody else block us out? Nope. I see a lot of these guys down here don't have us listed yet, but that means their recruitment is still open. So we are going to throw them all some interest. Already. Wow, we got blocked out by a lot of guys. All right, I mean, that's kind of the beginning of recruiting, but, it's not too bad. Our first game at James Madison in an old Sunbelt rival. All right, well. What that does is that frees up a considerable amount of points for us to use on people. At this point, we throw 50 on him. These guys that don't have us on their list yet, we're going to throw some social media stuff at them. Maybe. And that guy, we've already maxed him out. So, all right, looking pretty good. At 40 points there. We're going to leave those 40 points. We're just kind of working everything. All right, so we already set up our depth chart last time we were on. So nothing to do now but get into the game. You know how it is. Opening day at the vet. We're up to an 81 overall. Playing offense only. Let's throw in some special uniforms. I mean, why not? Throw in the black jersey with the white pants. Let's do it. James Madison taking on Charroy at the vet. Opening game in the American Conference. We get the ball, folks. Gideon Davidson, new running back, new quarterback. Oh, the first throw by the quarterback's a pick. Could have floated it. Cut! My goodness. held on to the ball too long. Winbush gets open. One of the wide receivers that was buried on the depth chart last year, but it's really stepped in this year. I don't know why he turned around to catch that. He just caught that in stride. Oh. Davidson is so close to breaking a big one. Ooh. Hopped as he was throwing. The senior tight end. Ooh, 77 laid a block on that man there. Don't really care for the RPO when I actually have to run the ball. There he goes. That's the speed we've been looking for. Kick is up. Kick is good. There we go. Running game has just not been going well in this game. Number 77 missed his block. There we go, right in the corner. Nice little pitch and catch. Just really, really, really good coverage downfield on these play actions. They are not biting at all. Winbush, he's got the speed. Been trying to get it to Winbush almost all game. Into the flat. I like that RPO, especially on the goal line. Love that RPO play, especially on the goal line. All right, folks, you see what time it is. You see what time it is. Throw them backups in. Jack James on the field now. I'll tell you one thing we've definitely got this year. We've got the speed at wide receiver that we've needed so badly. Fitzgerald in for the touchdown. Backup defense struggling just a little bit. This will be the very last series that we run, then we'll go to play the moments.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful one miss. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a bad one.
Ooh, Fitzgerald coming out here showing why he was the runner last year. And we're just going to play key moments at this point. There we go.
The old coaching cliche, go let her know every week. And for the first week, they get it done. And great start.
50. Hung 50 on him on the very first game.
Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But one
I do want to take a look. We'll take a little closer look at these defensive stats. Boley looks good, 12 of 19. Did have that interception on his very first throw, but after that, 4 passing touchdowns. 123 rushing yards by Davidson. Fitzgerald showing he's still relevant, 8.5 yards carry, and the only rushing touchdown. And then both having 20-plus yard rushes. On the defensive side of the ball. 1 sack, Crawford. Defensive tackle, sophomore up the middle. 1 interception, Galloway. And we show James Madison that even though we're not in the same conference anymore, we still own them. All right, starting to climb up people's lists now. Looking good, looking good. Championship contender looking good. Brand exposure up to a B. Fitzgerald and Walters both want pro potential. Galloway, player of the week. 1 interception, 2 tackles, and 2 deflections. Nice. National defensive player of the week. Very nice. Oh, he must have scored that touchdown. That right there is going to be our very first game in the American Conference. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Tulane up there with us. Things are starting well here in our first season in the American Conference. When we come back next time, it'll be a lot more just gameplay, doing the recruiting, and working our way through Season 3. Till then, it's your buddy, it's your pal, Mr. Nice Guy. Catch you later.